something completely different. I was expecting to upload an outdoor makeup video today, but we had a thing happen. This is Halo, also known as Aziraphale, and I hand raised her as a baby. She's gonna bite me. Don't be mad at me. So that's Halo. This is my Silky that hatched last year. Pardon the way she looks. She normally has a big poofy head, but she's in her first hard molt. Guess what? I am happy to announce that Halo... They're mamas. They're angry mamas. They're protecting the baby. Come here, baby. Oh, bubba. Woo, look what we have. We already have some wing feathers growing, don't we? Oh, who's got wing feathers? Look at that fluffy butt. Look at the fluffiest, fattest butt in the world. How cute. Oh, hi, honey. This is Tuesday. Look at those chubby cheeks. I know Tuesday. That's Tuesday. There's Tuesday. Don't be mad. There she is. This is Thursday. No wing feathers yet. Thursday just hatched yesterday. Where's Wednesday? Wednesday. Sorry, yelling at the camera. Oh, Wednesday's hiding. Oh, this is Wednesday. This is Wednesday. Oh my goodness, how pretty are you? They hatched one day apart, and I wanted to name them something that I would remember. And so I named them Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And Wednesday just happens to be black. I didn't plan that. There's Thursday. Thursday's very tired. Oh my God, Halo's attacking my camera. They guard the babies. They're down in the little part here, but they're usually up here. This is their little upstairs. This is their downstairs. And if you want to see their daddy, that's their daddy right there. That's Papa. And this other one who's molting is Halo's mom. We have 3 generations here. We have Halo's mom, Halo, and Halo's mom. You're now Halo's mom, who doesn't really have a name. She's a grandma, and these are her grandkids. Congratulations, ladies. Welcome to the world, littles. I'm keeping a real close eye on Thursday here. Thursday was a little bit stuck in the shell yesterday. I had to help this little one out. Just a little tired today. I have electrolytes in the water, and I'm just making sure that Thursday's okay. Yeah. Okay, go with the sibs. So, yep, that happened. And I'm getting up for a second. So there's Dad, and there's Grandma. And we're going out. Oh, hey, girl. Duck. I want to show you a couple of my flowers that opened. These just opened, and I'm just freaking out. So we're just doing a little around my yard right now because I've been busy working out here. It's gorgeous out today. It's beautiful. My gardens have just exploded and gone crazy. These are a couple of my irises, and they are like this really, really beautiful peachy color. These are actually all columbines. They're kind of starting to take over now, and I have these other columbines that I really love. I have the ones that are almost black. If I can get it to focus. Oh, of course, this one. There we go. Those. And then I have these that have the white in the center that are really pretty. So those and these. Then this is kind of a native plants garden. Interestingly, these are Spiderwort. Spiderwort is a native plant. And I forgot what this little guy is. There's my alliums. My alliums are looking gorgeous. They're huge. It's next to my hand. The alliums are humongous. So this garden here is my lilac. This is an herb garden, believe it or not, that is totally overgrown, and it's a disaster area. So I'm going to be pulling all these out and planting them in big, huge whiskey barrels like that and having them around the yard. This is tansy. Tansy's good for repelling bugs. This is my garlic chives that are completely buried, and I have a lot of sage in here, and I have squawweed. Squawweed is another native plant. And this, be impressed if anybody can name what that is. This is wormwood. Wormwood is what they make absinthe out of. No, I'm not making absinthe. I just think it's pretty. It's like silver. It's really, really gorgeous. It's not picking up the silver on my camera as much. It's huge, though. These have completely overgrown this garden. There's a lot of sage in here. There's one This is all California sage. And I grow a lot of sage because I make my own smudge sticks. Let me know if you want me to ever do a tutorial on that, and I will. To show you how behind on the seasons I am from other places, here's some more of my irises. These are my purple irises right here that'll be opening soon. These are all my peonies. There's a whole bunch of peonies in here. They're not even open yet. I still have buds. This right here, I'm really excited about. I bought this as like a twig. It was basically a twig when I bought it. And now it is a giant shrub that I need to trim back. That is a goji berry bush, as in those very expensive little red berries. And my goji berry is going all across the ground now. I have to prune it. This whole thing is a huge goji berry bush that's about 5.5 feet tall now. And I need to trim it back. This is one of my wisterias. So what I'm doing with this garden, I have to take a lot of this out. We're going to have a wisteria, this one coming up here and going across. There's one over there that's going to come across. And I'm going to frame this out on the back and on the sides. And there's going to be a roof so that I have, let's see if I can explain this. Okay, when you look this way, there's a wisteria there. There's a wisteria down here, right there and there. So there's going to be a roof across this with lattice, some kind of lattice, kind of pergola kind of thing. And the wisteria will be on the top, and it will shade this garden down here. That way I can take all these plants out and I can plant like some lettuces and things. My husband's kind of frustrated because these are supposed to be vegetable gardens. That's why he put these in for me, and I turned them into flower gardens, which, hey, I like flowers. And this is a perennial herb garden, but it's way overgrown. So I'm going to be ripping all that out and moving it. Here's another peony. These are all lilies. My asparagus is about done. This is an asparagus bed. These are ferning out. You have to let some of the asparagus grow so that it can feed it for next year, but I had quite the bumper crop of asparagus. This is a perennial side. This is my horseradish. Asparagus out of your own garden. Phenomenal. Ooh, I might have to pick that guy. Those two I can break off. This one I might leave. There's some more coming up still right here. And there's another one coming up there. This is the biggest year for asparagus that I've had. Just pretty cool. But yeah, this is my gardens there. I'm ripping out this whole walkway. Because see all the weeds? It's driving me crazy. And this was kind of put in just like, I just winged it putting this in. These are actually all rocks I found in my yard. We live up on a mountain. It's basically made of slate. So yeah, I'm going to have to take all these rocks out. I'm going to level this whole thing, put down a ton of weed barrier, and then I'm going to relay the rocks out and make sure we're all level because they're not right now. And they're very bumpy. I mean, they're cool looking, and I like how rustic it is, but they're not even. And the weeds between, this is out of control. And look at this. Oh, don't mind the aquarium. I was doing a terrarium with it, but I am not now. I don't know. I might do another terrarium. We'll see. This bed, this won't be too hard to move. The wormwood and the tansy are going to get their own whiskey barrels. The sage, oh, this is yarrow back here, if you're not familiar with yarrow. This is a native plant too. The yarrow has really taken over this garden, that ferny looking one. Somewhere in here, oh, there's a whole bunch of sage down there. See it? I don't know if you can see it. That's all sage. So these guys are all, and this columbine is not supposed to be here. This blew over from there. If anyone wants columbine seeds, I must have a lifetime of columbine seeds. These are pretty. They grow like crazy here. These guys are all kind of dying off now. Oh, and anybody know what this is? These are all my milkweeds. They're for the Monarch Butterflies. And this one usually has at least 5 to 10 Monarch Butterfly, the little caterpillars on it. Oh, there's my duck laying by. All the cardboard I tossed over from my deck up there. There's my deck up above. And I tossed it over because I'm using this to line beds. I use it as compostable weed barrier. And my little brown duck just laying in front. Are you guarding that cardboard? I use cardboard in lasagna gardening and as compostable weed barrier. And that way I'm recycling it, but you know, it's breaking down naturally. So here's another one of my big pots. This has my purple irises in it, more columbine. And this really cool plant that I cannot remember what it's called. Oh, the little tag isn't in here. When this flowers, I'll film it. They're yellow and purple flowers. My gardens tend to be yellow, purple, and orange and pink and red. We'll walk over to, let's go see another garden, because I was meaning to do this anyway. Ducks, 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 ducks. Hi, guys. Ducks, ducks. I just refilled all their ponds, and I'm filling the big giant pond right now. This is I have to take this netting all off and do some work in here. When we cut that tree down, I had a big garden around it, so I relocated a lot of things. Look at this guy. Do you see all the flower buds on it? So my clematis and clematis, tomato, however you say it. These are red bleeding hearts. This is really taking off. I'm so happy. So bleeding heart's one of my favorite flowers of all time. These are red bleeding hearts. And I'm so glad this one took over here. I wasn't sure if it would. The clematis, I moved all my hostas over here too. And this is one of my pink bleeding hearts. Look at that. She gone crazy over here. Look at them all. So many. So that's the pink bleeding heart. And this clematis is starting to grow. It's huge. And this is another pink bleeding heart that is half of that one. I broke it in half because it was so big. I have to plant that back in that corner. Let me back up a little bit. So chicken yard right there. I'm putting up a big trellis. I would really like to have like a big tree or something that goes up. I would love to do some cool metal structure. But it's going to go up the side of the shed so that this whole side of the shed will be all clematis eventually. And then we're going to put a little farm light, a little outdoor light there. This garden's really taking off. My handsome little rooster. There's a dogwood here, another tree there, and there's a forsythia there. But this is my dogwood. I grew that from an Arbor Day tree that I got sent, and it was a twig. And now this dogwood is going crazy. The yard is beautiful right now. So much work to do out here. Ducks are having fun. Ponds are filled up. Everybody's dabbling and swimming and trying to stay cool. The smart chickens are in the shade. As I walk up here, you see like how crazy my gardens are, just like overgrown. So I just ripped all that netting out from around here. I have so much to do, so much to do. And I need to mention that I also have 3 beds at the community garden. That's a mile and a half up the road. We have a community garden, and I have 3 big raised beds. Oh, you didn't see the other one. I have another raised bed right here that I haven't planted out yet. But you know what all these holes are in it? The chickens think it's a dust bath. So these are big divots in my garden from the chickens digging in here. Chickens and garden beds don't mix very well. Although I do like it because the chickens are actually aerating that, so it's kind of nice. But I have to plant this one out. I have to plant out the rest of that one. That's the top of their pond. My yard is a mess. I'm sorry. Look at this. It's a mess. You're probably all like, oh, it's gorgeous. I'm like, it's a disaster area. It's a disaster. As soon as possible, I need to build out, I need to clear this out, and then I need to build the structure over here because my wisteria is going exactly the direction I want it to, so is that one. Eventually, this will be a roof of wisteria with all the flowers coming off. Then if you're up on the deck, you'll just have the smell of the wisteria flowers wafting up, which will be beautiful. You know, I don't even know where I got these. I don't remember planting this color iris. I have no idea where these came from, I swear. And this Spiderwort, the flowers closed already. They open and then they close like midday. Here's what they look like. They have like 3 petals. So this is a native plant. They are deer safe. I'm trying to grow all native plants in my yard. This is my fig right here. Her name is Mrs. Fig. My fig tree. Actually, there's 2 of them in there. I am going to need to repot Mrs. Fig into a bigger pot soon. Hi, guys. Are the chicks all hiding? Oh, there's Wednesday. Okay, so say bye from the new mamas and the new babies, and this is why I haven't posted makeup videos. The last 3 days I've been very busy minding these babies with the mamas, making sure they're okay. I wasn't going to hatch anything this year, but there they are. Welcome to the world Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If you're interested, I will do updates on how they're growing. Oh my God, she's panting. Well, I don't know if you knew this. When they get hot, chickens do pant like a dog. So when they get hot, they pant like that. And they pant like a dog. But she's got water right here. Hey, get a drink, honey. You're hot. Bye, guys. We'll see you in the next one. And hopefully I will get a makeup video up very soon. I am sorry that I have been being a busy chicken mama. But I'm not sorry because they need my attention. And thanks for watching. I'll see you soon, and you'll actually see me, not just a bunch of chickens. I hope you enjoyed this little tour of my yard and my out-of-control gardens. Yeah, everything here is a mess, but it is a stunningly gorgeous day. It's a great day to be here at my house with all the birds and the happy chickens and ducks and plants. I love these planters. That's Halo's planters that are on their house. Have a good weekend. You know what I'm going to be doing. And our kitchen goes in tomorrow, so I will be uploading Sunday an update on the kitchen and maybe makeup in my kitchen. Yeah, we need to start to tie this together. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye.